Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to go outside and touch grass because that's clearly something you need to do. So I hope you stick around and learn how to touch grass. And if this video is helpful, please leave me a comment, a like, and maybe subscribe too. I would really appreciate that a whole lot because I'm about to do something that you don't know how to do and I'm going to teach you how to do it. Okay? So sit back, relax, and yeah, enjoy. Okay, we're not actually going to do that. I'm going to do "Am I the asshole?" posts because I find these really fun. I enjoyed the last one that I did an awful lot. So this one is "Am I the asshole for telling my fiance that he is acting crazy? I'm getting married soon and I want to have my little sister, 9 female, as my junior bridesmaid. How cute. She is in love with princesses and anything princessy. She even has a very beautiful white princess dress that she has always wanted to wear. She asked me if she can wear it for my wedding, and I said, why not? Go ahead. She looks so happy, and she has been very excited, especially because we let her buy heels and my parents allowed her to wear makeup for my wedding. When my fiance found out, he was against it. He argued that she shouldn't wear a white princess dress for our wedding and how it's inappropriate. I told him that I don't have a problem with it, and I don't think a kid is going to outshine me, and asked him if he is worried that she'll outshine him. He called me ridiculous and said since my sister can wear it, then that is okay for her sister to wear something like that. I told him that his sisters, female 23 and female 21, are a bit old for that, but sure, why not? I could use a good laugh at my wedding. I told him he is acting crazy, and he called me an asshole, and he thinks since our wedding, this should be our decision. I'm just gonna I'm confused as to how you've gotten to this point in your relationship, and you're only just now finding out that this motherfucker is an absolute psychopath. Cause how are you only just this is such an obscure thing to get offended over, like and just bugging and there's no reason given really. I just he called you an asshole. Like how did you get to this point? That's what I need to know. How did you get to this point? I mean, no, I don't think you're an asshole for calling him crazy. I think you're crazy for managing to be with this guy after all this time because I just don't get it. But yeah, no, not the asshole. You're fine. You're just I just don't know how you're with him. So this next one reads, "Am I the asshole for calling my wife crazy after she screamed at our son?" So this is a throwaway. 34 male and my wife, 32 female, have a wonderful son named Robbie, 7 male. One thing you need to know about Jen is that she is a perfectionist. She's constantly cleaning, sterilizing, and organizing things around the house. This has been an issue in our relationship because I constantly feel like I'm walking on eggshells around her. Her OCD tendencies have gone into overdrive ever since Robbie was born. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy she's diligent and when it comes to cleaning her home and being clean and healthy. However, I feel like it's become unhealthy, specifically regarding Robbie. Robbie has cried on several occasions because he's the only one in his friend group that can't have company over. He's rarely allowed to visit friends, and when he does, he has to immediately shower from head to toe thoroughly. I've addressed these issues with her, but she refuses to see mine and Robbie's point of view. The incident. Yesterday, Robbie, Jen, and myself were all at home. Jen had just finished cleaning the carpet in the living room and then went to the bathroom. Robbie wanted a glass of milk, so he poured himself a glass and went into the living room to watch TV. At some point, Robbie accidentally knocked over his glass, which spilled some milk onto the carpet. I was in my bedroom. Next thing I know, I hear Jen screaming at the top of her lungs. I rush into the living room and see Jen screaming at Robbie while he cries in the corner. He looked terrified. He just kept frantically apologizing and shaking. Jen screamed, "I just fucking cleaned this carpet. Why didn't you drink the milk in the kitchen?" I stepped in and told Jen to calm down. It's just a little milk. No big deal. She continued to yell nonstop and started aggressively cleaning the milk while cussing at Robbie under her breath. I told Robbie to go into his room so Jen and I could talk alone. After he left, I told Jen that she shouldn't have screamed at Robbie like that. She defended herself by saying that he knew the rules and should have known better. I told her that he's a little boy who made a mistake that anyone could have made. After things continued to escalate, I realized there was no good getting through to her. I yelled, "Robbie and I are sick and tired of your BS. Robbie can't even be a kid because he's constantly terrified of you. I'm not going to sit back and let you do this to me and Robbie anymore. You are fucking crazy." She was dead silent and just went back to mindlessly cleaning the apartment. I spoke with Robbie and eventually calmed him down by taking him out for ice cream. After we got back from ice cream, I saw that Jen had locked herself in the spare bedroom. She refuses to acknowledge me and hasn't spoken to me since yesterday. For the first time in years, I saw her go a whole night. I saw her go a whole night and morning without cleaning. I'm starting to feel like I went too far, but I was just trying to defend my son. Am I the asshole? So, like, I'm not going to read other comments, but I will say, like, when it comes to, like, OCD is very clearly like a mental disorder, right? So I think, you know, she needs help as well. Now, this was 2 years ago, but I want my say. Like, when it comes to this type of stuff, you definitely, like, people with mental health issues typically, like, need help, and that's not a bad thing, right? That's just how it is. You know what I mean? You don't want people to suffer. But again, like, Jen is her own person, and Jen did it. So, like, yeah, like, asshole, you don't like expect, depending on the situation, of course, right? You can't just mindlessly yell at someone over something so trivial like milk, like, being spilled. It's just, what is that saying? Don't, like, don't trip over spilt milk or something like that. I don't know. It don't fucking matter. But anyways, yeah, no, not the asshole, but Jen probably should have had help, like, a long time ago, especially before having children, because again, this is just, not really acceptable. A 7-year-old should be able to be a 7-year-old, and 7-year-olds and younger make. Wait a second. Now that I'm thinking about it, how is this only just becoming an issue now? Because he said it got worse after birth, but babies are fucking gross. So, like, why is this being brought up when he's 7? I guess maybe it's just gotten worse. I don't know, but yeah. Throw away cleaning _ prob, not the asshole. Okay, this next one is, am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend that I found a past mistake of hers pretty funny? A couple of months ago, my girlfriend started working a new role for airport ground operations, which involved driving and getting some certifications. The day she started, her company made a LinkedIn post with a picture of her about how she was the first woman joining the team and also encouraging more women to apply and get the certifications. Literally the day after, she messed up pretty badly at work and crashed a vehicle into a plane. No one was hurt or anything, but the plane was damaged and a flight had to be delayed. It was really silly since she accelerated when she thought she was braking and made it worse. The same had actually happened to her while driving on the road once when she rear-ended a car. It's been a few months since that happened, and obviously didn't say anything to make her feel too bad at the time. However, we were just talking about it in conversation, and I mentioned to her that I found it pretty funny since she messed up the day after they made the LinkedIn post about empowering women in these careers. I thought since it's been a while we could laugh at the irony together, but she called me an asshole and accused me of making her confidence worse. She now works a different job in retail, so it's not like she's still working there. Buddy, like, it's not really about where she works now. It's about, like, making her feel like shit. 'Cause that's, like, a big deal, you know what I mean? Like, making a mistake and, like, fucking up an airplane. From what I understand, like, that was probably a pretty big expense. So she probably felt bad about that. And then there's also the obvious stigma, and it's well known today in, like, the mid-2020s that women drivers are bad, which I don't think I'm a bad driver. Okay, so we're just gonna drop that real quick and just say, like, it's a bullshit, like, just stereotype. Like, I don't buy into it at all. But again, that's possible that, that's been passed around to her, and it's probably something she could have been made fun of growing up. And it doesn't, yeah, like, you just, like, why would you want to joke about, like, something so serious like that? Like, I would imagine that had to be a huge thing, right? When that happened, like, maybe she got fired or something. I don't know. And then he goes into mentioning, like the whole, like, women joining the team and encouraging more women to apply. Like, you know what I mean? I think, like, it's just, yeah, like, no, what a fucking dick. What a fucking dick. Anyways, that's gonna do it for that. I'm thinking I'm gonna start doing these longer. I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of time, in the day, because college student and stuff. And then there's also editing, which I'm really fucking bad at. So, but, like, these are pretty straightforward and fun. So I think once I get a little bit better at the editing, and once I learn about Streamlabs a little bit more, I think I'm gonna make longer ones. I think this is probably gonna be about, the video length probably gonna be about 10 minutes, I think, and, like, editing and stuff. Yeah, like, I don't know. This is You know, this video itself is 20 minutes, and as of time of this recording, it's been recording for 20 minutes, and it's going to probably take me about an hour to edit and stuff. And I'm just not good, but I gotta, and I like getting stuff set up and everything like that. But anyways, once I once I learn everything a little bit better, I'm going to probably make 20-minute, maybe 30-minute, who knows. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Check the video that I recently uploaded. It was a parody of these. This one was a little bit more on the serious end. I got to change it up, you know. So anyways, if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.